Forget about what we said, forget about what we told you, forget about everything. I want you to take a step back. I want you to look at the patterns. I want you to look at the recycling. Guys, please share this video, get this out there. That's all I'm asking. Just share this one video for me. I think people need to understand how they're being played in many ways. We already know this. This is already stuff we know. I'm not going to tell you something that you already don't know already. You know this. But I think you need to see this angle I've been working on for the last couple of years. And I've been talking about controlled information distribution. Now, you got your mainstream media, and then you have your controlled opposition. And the controlled opposition I like to call controlled information distribution, because they get paid for telling you what you already know. Let's take a look at this. I really want you to take a look at this with an open mind, please. Expect gasoline prices to stay high this summer. Okay, 2024. Now, pay attention to this. We are getting a lot of people making videos and discussing the gas prices, discussing how they can't afford gas and blah, blah, blah. But wait a minute. Watch this. We were already talking about it. This is 5 years, 11 months ago. Gasoline set to skyrocket as city go broke. Metro Vancouver record high gas price, $1.78 per liter. This is almost 6 years ago. Gas stations running out of gas, blackouts. Okay, that's only 2 years. Nobody cares. Wake up. $20 gas gets you nothing. Country is going broke, so they're going to tax you to death. 6 years, 8 months ago. Soaring gas prices. No more road trips as governments want to limit travel. 5 years ago. Major gas wars ahead. Price of gas might hit reality prices. Government's war on the people. So here, a small business under attack. Gas bill. Heating my shop is getting expensive. $733. Carbon tax rolling out, right? So now you go and look at the price of gas or gasoline and blah, blah, blah. You will find on YouTube or other social media sources that are allowed to speak it freely are telling you about the gas prices today. So what? They're recycling this. You see what they're doing? They're recycling. It gets darker and deeper. Watch this. And food prices set to increase 2024 report. Yes, we know this, right? But we were already middle class can't afford food. Food banks noticing increase 4 years and a half ago. Living a basic lifestyle is getting expensive. Food going up fast. $401 in basic groceries 6 years ago. We are already warning you. Look, food prices up another 4%. If oil goes up, we are screwed. $185 worth of food. So these are food haul videos I'm making years ago that you're seeing all over the internet today. Right? Canadians to pile on more debt for food, gas, and electricity. They're going into debt to buy food. Watch when they raise rate 4 years, 5 months ago, right? Food prices to increase 67% in 2022. People will be priced out of food by 2024. $600 for food. Price of food is skyrocketing. Foodflation. People will be priced out of food by 2023. 6 years ago. You see how it's recycling. Now you go to food prices on X. You got your Twitter stars on X. You got your Rumble heroes on Rumble. You got your controlled information distribution telling you this today. It's being recycled. It's already been talked about. It's already been warned about. It's already been in the discussion. You seeing how this is getting moved around. Right? You see how it's going in motions here. Watch this. This one is really cool. More than 300 Canadians filing for bankruptcy each day as insolvency filings hit a 4-year high. August 3rd, 2024. That's the Toronto Star. Watch this. 300 Canadians, right? Canadians going bankrupt. 46% of Canadians now $200 less away from financial insolvency. 5 years ago, Canadians going bankrupt at a crazy pace. Insolvencies crime 9.2% in Canada. 5 years ago, bankruptcies booming in Canada. Right, 5 years ago, 53% of Canadians on the brink of insolvency. Mass exodus ahead of major city. CPP money laundering. Watch this. Are you ready? Let me see. Right here. 4 years ago, 375 Canadians a day went insolvent last year. Watch when we raise rates to curb against inflation. I was covering at 375 Canadians a day. Look at the other day. 300 Canadians a day filing for bankruptcy. And look at 4.5 years ago. 370 a day went bankrupt 4 years ago. 4 years, 7 months ago, I think. Are you guys getting what I'm trying to tell you? Are you understanding? People now are making videos about this, about that article from the other day, and they're getting paid for it. They're getting so much AdSense money. I got zero. Do you see how this is? You see how controlled information distribution is working? Why so many Canadians are moving out of Vancouver, the province, and the country. And then January 12, 2024. Vancouver mass exodus, young families leaving, can't compete with CPP money laundering 5 years ago. I left Vancouver because Vancouver left me, mass exodus, young people leaving the city 6 years ago. I'm done with Vancouver, affordability out of reach, mass exodus ahead 7 years ago. Young families leave Vancouver are having housing bidding wars in Merritt, BC, mass exodus. Get out of Surrey. Vancouver and Sydney, Australia, brain drain. Youth in search of affordability, mass exodus 7 years ago. Housing unaffordable in BC, can't find first-time homebuyers, mass exodus of youth 7 years ago. So you see how this is being recycled, right? And listen to this. This is from a caller. We did a Mic of the Night the other day, episode 560. Okay, this was 2 days ago. Watch this. Do a video that I took a second vaccine, and think about all the lives you're going to save, Mike, and all the promotion we're going to give you and all that. And I just, I don't want any part of this garbage.
And your show is about the opposite of that. So
exactly.
Why would they even ask you?
Exactly.
Your show was why would they even ask you?
That's the weird part, because we were even telling people they're going to pull the trigger on the pandemic before it even happened.
Exactly. So it's really creepy what they do, and they try and buy people, but not everybody can be bought, thankfully, but too many can.
Yeah, lots. That's the influencers, the people that were doing rock climbing videos and hang gliding videos and tool videos for 5-6 years. All of a sudden became trucker protest, this, that, and started talking about certain things at certain times when they were allowed to, and we were getting banned for saying the same things 5 years ago. Like, it just made absolutely no sense.
When I see these videos, I always think what you say. They're telling you stuff you already know, which is totally true.
100%. That's controlled information
true.
Distribution.
Yes. Oh, I see it. I see it, definitely.
And then we go on to here, where we told you they tried to buy me out for the third time, and there's the date, the timestamp on that video. There's the third time. So if you look at the timestamp on that was on, February 5th, 2022. How would you like to be on the front line saving lives? We are offering direct deposit, CC deposit, maybe credit card deposit, payment, PayPal transfer, and a wide assortment of gift cards. This may be your chance for your channel to hit the big time. All that is needed from you is that you... And then you know what it is all about. That was on our backup channel, because our main channel got banned for about 40-50 days during the trucker convoy. We weren't allowed to report on that. And we had people on the ground. So now you have your... Okay, that's the mainstream media. That's like, okay, we're talking about... Now you got your controlled information distribution. You have all these influencers, your Twitter stars, your Rumble heroes, all these people that came out of the woodwork that are getting paid for telling you what you already know. I went on Rumble the other day. It's in my face. Talking about certain medical conditions that are happening to people. I'm like, wait, we covered that in 2021 on Mike of the Night, on an underground video show that we have to do because we're not allowed anywhere. And then when I keep seeing more and more of these big influencers, I'm talking about huge influencers, taking our word salads, taking our discussion pieces. I'm going to leave a video at the end of this video for you guys to watch. How serious this stuff is, how it's being manipulated, how it's being recycled. People are saying, well, Mike, do you want us just to follow you and that's it? Forget about me, man. I have spoken. Forget about me. What I have to say means nothing because I have spoken already. I am starting to see the patterns. And the people that get paid to do it, good for them. I mean, there's a lot of people making a lot of good money telling you what you already know. And that's what I'm uneasy about. How many people sold out? How many people? So I just want you guys to forget about me. Go ahead, unsubscribe. I don't care. But I'm telling you what it is. I'm truly telling you, yeah, but we got all these big guys. We got Joe Rogan. We got all these big. Yeah, they're telling this is all controlled information distribution, my friends. Russell Brand, they're all controlled information distribution. They get paid for telling you what you already know. And that's gonna get even more prevalent. And more people are gonna wake up to this. More and more people are gonna wake up to this and start realizing that all these big influencers, all these people, they're in it for the money, and they always have. I would like to have made enough money to pay my internet bill. That's my dream of the channel. I never did. I never even covered my internet bill on social media with 5,000 plus videos and 16, 17. I don't even know how many live streams anymore. I still haven't covered. I mean, all the internet I used? No, not even close. Not even close. But anyways, guys, I really want to wake you guys up to this. Just really be careful. And what's the answer to this? Oh, Mike, what's the answer now? Reunite with your family. Reunite with your neighbors. Reunite with your coworkers. Reunite with everybody around you. Get to know people on your street. Get to know people on your apartment floor. Get to know people, more people at work. Start zooming out and starting to see, zoom more in and more micromanage your best friends. Take care of them. Make sure they get the advice they need. Be there for them. Sometimes you can't give the right advice because you don't know, but being there for somebody means a lot. Love one another. Be there for each other. I have a feeling, in a prediction in this video, that more people are going to need consoling going forward. More people are going to need a hand. More people are going to need love. More people are going to need compassion. More people are going to need to be forgiven. And that's what I think needs to happen. So, anyways, guys, I just want you guys to see this. I want you guys to understand this. Start focusing on your family and yourselves. And you guys will get through this. We'll all get through this. Mike Martin's here. I have spoken.